5 things Buhari might have proven to the world during his interview with Arise TV. Earlier today, the number one citizen of the country, President Buhari, addressed the state of the nation and other pressing issues. The president was asked critical questions during an interview with Arise News Television. Nigerians have yearned to hear from the president as the level of insecurity was becoming scary day by day. Many even wondered if the president was aware of what is happening in the country. Some people opened that the president only talks on social media and doesn't work the work. However, President Buhari attended to several questions about insecurity, job opportunities, call for succession, and his administration's stance on recent challenges the country is facing. The president stated that there would be no room for succession and that all those yearning for breakup should think otherwise. Going through the president's interview, we saw a president who proved to the world 3 things which has been drafted out in this article. First, he justified that he belongs to everybody and belongs to nobody. President Buhari was accused of being biased in the way he handled insecurity in the state after he announced on Twitter that he would treat gunmen causing chaos in the southeast in the language they understand. President Buhari has always declared war against terrorism, and he showed to the world that he belongs to everybody and at the same time belongs to nobody. He issued a stern warning to bandits terrorizing the northern part of the country that he would treat them in the language they also understand. Number 2, he showed the world that he is aware of the state of the nation. Some people believe that the silence of the president means he isn't aware that there is a serious security challenge in the country. The interview he had with Arise News TV today and his responses to the questions being asked show that he is 100% aware and he's drafting out plans to put an end to it. He showed the world that he is a man who wants peace at all costs, which is the 3rd point. Buhari, while addressing the pressing issues, stated that his administration wouldn't take it lightly with any group disrupting the peace of the nation. He made it clear that he would deploy armies and police in any region where crisis ensues, and anybody responsible for the chaos in the country will be dealt with in the language they understand. Number 4, he showed the world that he is a powerful president who knows what he's doing. And number 5, he showed the world that his administration wouldn't tolerate perpetrators of evil and that evildoers will never go unpunished. I mean, to be honest, at this point, him not speaking was going to make everything so much worse, especially with the upcoming protest that, which is literally tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically just it. So again, the first point this person raised here, or the article says, is that he justified that he belongs to everybody and belongs to nobody. I mean, again, watching the interview, he didn't really answer the question properly. Again, him being biased is not necessarily, I mean, he's in a system in which the nepotism from before him has probably allowed people like him and others get to positions that they're in currently. And of course, him continuing that trend, his administration is also continuing with nepotism. Again, when we talk about nepotism, people also use the argument of, for example, with exams or general education exams, the cutoff mark for the South is different from the North. In the South, it's probably, of higher standard, while in the North, it is of lower standard. And that sort of gives Nigerians an explanation or some sort of some clarity as to why a lot of incompetent people who are majorly from the North are in the government. And that is the only reason that they can give. So again, that was not justified. There's insufficient evidence to prove that he's not biased. Somebody says, the second point says he showed the world that he's aware of the state of the nation. Well, again, you can be aware, but as a president, you have to be proactive. If you are proactive about it, then we know that you are aware and you understand the sense of urgency that requires you to be proactive. But his silence and delay was definitely deafening, and of course, that would rub Nigerians the wrong way, because him not reacting or trying to put things in place shows that he does not care, and that is tantamount to him not being aware of the state of the nation. Again, all these things, when we're raising arguments for this or supporting what Buhari has done, it makes Nigerians look crazy. Listen, you can't gaslight Nigerians into what is not. Absolutely not. They know what is going on, and you cannot doubt their reality. Why? Because they're the ones who are living in the country, and they literally fund, and whatever benefits that they get is literally from their sweat. And of course, when they complain about a lot of things, it's very much more insulting for you to downplay it and then say, oh, he's not biased, oh, he's very much aware, but you don't show that you are. You're a president. You are a president. That's it. He showed the world that he's a man who wants peace at all costs. Really there? Really there? His tweets don't prove that. I mean, he literally got, his tweets got deleted, and then his account got suspended. And, him using, his aide has literally come out to say that his boss is a bully, describes him as a bully who has dictatorial tendencies, in which he would use to knock Nigerians or whip Nigerians into line while knocking the heads of Nigerians. Listen, that is as close as you can get to proving the character of this man, and saying he wants peace at all costs very much contradicts it. Somebody says, or no, the last 2 points is that he showed the world he is a powerful president who knows what he's doing, and that his administration wouldn't tolerate perpetrators of evil doers. Please, it's just, there's no point giving false hope, because he's proving that he does not care. So then what's the point in trying to dissect what anything is, please? So yeah, somebody says, that is your business, criminals. For criminals, there is nothing Buhari that will please them. If you're not satisfied, go and hug a transformer. Well, the fact is, we are not expecting Buhari to be Jesus, but he needs to do his duty. That's it. That is literally it. Somebody says, very demented Buhari seems to be intelligent than this writer. All right. Of course, if you don't agree, and of course, writing something like this, of course, it goes against, goes very much against the norm of how Buhari is being perceived. But yeah, I guess that's how a lot of people interpret what he's doing. And to be honest, do your thing. But when Nigerians are hot and angry about this guy, I just advise that you keep this kind of opinion to yourself. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.